Give me an example of unhealthy that in your personal experience. When did you go, you know what, this is too much. I got to pull it back.
So I'll never forget. It was September of 2018. I was pushing to break my sales record. I was pushing to break all, and at this time I was growing a team, leading a team, but I was still very focused on that personal growth. And that's what I'm so thankful for with my first company is I learned a lot personally. But I was dead set on, I'm going to break this record. I sold $42,000 personally in 1 month of makeup products, but I was so burnt out. I don't even know if burnt out is the right word. I had this breakdown of I was working tirelessly. The whole point of why I started this to be with my daughter, I'm on the phone while she's,
You're losing.
I lost it all because I got caught up in just the chasing the next thing and chasing the next goal. And I don't think it's a bad thing to have bigger goals, but you also have to learn how to be content along the way with what you have. And I had found myself not being content with 20,000 in sales and 30,000 in sales. And well, the sky's the limit with my paycheck. So let me go more and more and more and more. And I got to the point where I just had a breakdown and I was at my mom's house. I'm crying. I can't do this anymore. I'm doing well in this area, but I'm not a good friend. I'm not being a good daughter. I'm not being the best mother I can be. I really lost myself.
Guilt kicks in.
It did. I wasn't even looking back, even just self-care. I would work so late that I would be so exhausted. I would go to bed without washing my face. I would just sleep, get up, next day, do it all again. I was not eating healthy. I just really lost myself during that time.
Yep.
So to everybody else watching, it's wow, she's top seller and sold this,
You're holding it together by string.
Oh yeah. And it broke. It broke that month. And that's when I thought, okay, never again.
So what was the pivot? What changes did you make in order to be able to feel like you're more healthy in the grind?
I think first off, I had to work on just little small things like personal care, wash your face at night, start going to the gym. I wouldn't go to the gym because that's work time, right? That's time I could be
Who was
working.
watching the baby at this time?
Myself. Myself.
But how do you go to the gym with your
childcare? They have childcare at the gym.
Okay.
Yeah, if you want to go to the
were
gym.
you with your parents? Would your mom help out?
Yeah, they would help out some. So my mom got into real estate at that time, so she was pretty busy. My dad still, he's a fire chief today, so he's, they still had their jobs, and they were great. They would help out when they could, but she was still with me day to day. But I think because you can work from your phone and because it's easy to get lost in that.
Yeah.
So I just had to start making those
self-care
small
was
changes.
one piece.
Self-care
was
was
work out. I'm going to wash my face before I go to bed, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Be kind to yourself a little bit.